This is a recording of the Beethoven Violin Concerto.
Standing in that silent hall, waiting for that final call, says he doesn't love me anymore. Shaking hands, I pack a bag, trembling voice, I call a cab. Slowly I start walking to the door. The cab arrives, he blows his horn, I stumble out in the early morn. Tell him of the place I've got to go. Hit 100 signal lights, Peterbilt's and a traffic fight. Getting through these doors has been so slow. L.A. International Airport, where the big jet engines roar. L.A. International Airport, I won't see him anymore. With silver wings across the sky, vapor trails have waved goodbye to those below who've got to stay at home. I wish that I had flown at night so I could take that champagne flight, rid myself of every tear I own. Soaring high above the heavens in a 747, fighting back the tears that curse my eyes. Captain's voice so loud and clear amplifies into my ear, assuring me I'm flying friendly skies. L.A. International Airport, where the big jet engines roar. L.A. International Airport, I won't see him anymore.
You are listening to WLCI 97.5 LP-FM, Hawking Community College Radio.
This is Greg Ashley, broadcasting to you from a barn in Central Texas. For the next hour, I'll be playing you guys some of my old country records. That last tune was called L.A. International Airport. It was performed by Susan Rae. It was a big hit back in 1971, especially so in New Zealand. Apparently it hit number 1 there. It's also the official song of LAX, and it was written by Leanne Scott, who I couldn't find a whole lot out about her songwriting career. But, according to the internet, she grew up in Louisiana. She's now a tax lawyer. She's a fan of college football and has 2 cats named after Greek mythological figures. The next song here on the list is Jesse Winchester with Payday.
One thing, Jack, you listen when your stomach speaks. As of today, there's gonna be some changes made. Well, you might as well keep your feet on the ground, 'cause I won't stand still for you moving around. It's high time you quit your low down way. Yeah. Anything to the talk I hear over town. Is it really true, girl, that you're the one that they put down? Now the word as well as I can recall, everywhere you've been the belle of the ball. Well, it's high time you quit your low down way. Yeah. I remember one time now, way back down on the farm. My daddy had a Dominica hen, but she wouldn't stay home. Well, now she could fly higher than a jet airplane, but not after daddy clipped her little old wing. It's high time you quit your low down way. Yeah. One has my name, the other has my heart. With one I'll remain, that's when my heartache starts. One has brown eyes, the other's eyes are blue. To one I am tied, to the other I am true. One has my love, the other only me. But what good is love to a heart that can't be free? If I could live over my life, I would change. The one who has my heart would also have my name.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, I'm gonna mess around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, look out Jackson Town.
Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your health. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, yeah, go to Jackson. But go comb that hair.
I'm gonna snowball Jackson.
Go ahead and see if I care.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. They'll laugh at you in Jackson.
I doubt it.
And I'll be dancing on a pony keg. They'll lead you around that town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to Jackson, you big talking man. And I'll be waiting there in Jackson behind my J-Pan plan.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Go to Jackson, and that's a natural fact. We're gone to Jackson, ain't never coming back. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the
Son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. Since I was just a little boy, I'd like to roam the hills, and to hear wild stories about the Indians was my biggest thrill. I'd shout and yell and holler like them. I wore moccasins on my feet, and I'd make believe I was under a teepee every time I went to sleep. My hair was jet black and I was 21, lots of pretty girls around, but the pale-faced maidens didn't thrill me none around my Cochise County hometown. Son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. One day I went to the reservation, and there by a shallow creek was a beautiful Indian fetching water, and I just had to speak. She smiled at me, then quickly left, but the next day she returned, and it wasn't very long till I told her how the love in my heart burned. Son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. I told my daddy I'd found a girl who meant the world to me, and tomorrow I'd ask the Indian chief for the hand of Nova Lee. Dad's trembling lips spoke softly as he told me of my life. 'Twas then he said I could never take this maiden for my wife. Son, the white man and Indian were fighting when you were born, and a brave called Yellow Sun scalped my little boy. So I stole you to get even for what he'd done. Though you're a full-blooded Indian, son, I love you as much as my own little feller that's dead. And son, Nova Lee is your sister. And that's why I've always said, son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians.
Alright, that last tune was Rex Allen with Don't Go Near the Indians, reminding us all that just like in Star Wars, in country music, inbreeding is still looked down upon, especially if your dad just told you that your old lady is actually your sister. Prior to that was Nancy and Lee with Jackson. Before that, Jimmy Wakely with One Has My Name. And before that, we had Waylon Jennings with High Time. And then Great drinking song, Jesse Winchester with Payday. I looked up a little something about Jesse. I found that record at a thrift store out in the Sierra foothills or something for 50 cents. Thought the cover looked pretty good. First song was great. It was Payday. Rest of the record, not so much. But, you know, I'm sure there's other great stuff out there. Jesse's got an interesting history. Looks like he's a American-turned-Canadian musician and songwriter. He was born in the South, and he moved to Canada in 1967 to avoid military service and the Vietnam War. Oh, good for him. And this is Greg Ashley, broadcasting to you from this old barn in Kasi, Texas that I'm living in now. So moving right along from Incest back to Vice. This next tune is by Tex Ritter. It's called Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette.
Now, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold, with the ways of a gentleman, I've been told, the kind of a fellow that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met, the guy that invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Of course, it ain't 'cause I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've smoked them all my life, and I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a petting party or a poker game. Everything's gotta stop while they smokes a cigarette.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hates to make him wait. You've gotta have another cigarette. The other night I had me a date with the cutest little gal in these 50 states, one of them high-bred, uptown, fancy little dames. She said she loved me, and it seemed to me that everything was about like it ought to be, so hand in hand we strolled down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a chunk of ice, our smooching party was going real nice, so help me Hannah, I think it'd have been there yet. I give her a kiss, a little squeeze, she said, Tex, excuse me please, but I've just gotta have a filter cigarette.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hates to make him wait. You've gotta have another cigarette.
It very far. It's hard to make love to a lady when she's marching on a candy bar. And I couldn't help but say, ain't no time for Milky Way. And she goes, I get off on it. I get off on it. Give me just a little slack. Can't you see I'm into snacks? I get off on it. There was a pretty thing in Los Angeles, but she was a man in women's clothes. I told him he was dressing kind of dangerous, 'cause how's a fool like me gonna know? And I couldn't help but say, why you wanna dress that way? And he goes, I get off, I get off on it. Ain't no sweat off your nose, I just dig them ladies' clothes. I get off on it. Little boy, he met a girl and liked her, but she didn't know what he was all about. 'Cause when he filled his lip with tobacco, well, don't you know it nearly grossed her out. And she couldn't help but say, why you wanna do that way? And he goes, I get off on it. I get off on it. I don't mean to make you flip, but don't be messing with my dip. I get off on it. City. He wears nothing but a raincoat and he walks around. He comes upon a lady looking pretty, and he gives her just a glimpse from the waist down. And she couldn't help but say, why you wanna act that way? He goes, I get off on it. I get off on it. To bring you down, but I just got to flash around. There was a girl I had a lot of fun with, till she asked me to her house one night. When she told me she was into bondage, but don't you know, it nearly blew my mind. And I couldn't help but say, why you wanna do that way? She goes, I get off on it. I get off on it. Can't you see I'm in the pain? Please let me do my thing. Yeah, I'll get off on it. Thank y'all. We love you, y'all. Thank you.
I am a billboard of perfect gotta go to the flatlands. Moonlight has flooded the bathtub again. Pass through these hallways like a second skin. I love you so much, I love you so much, I forget myself. Tell me how you're feeling, not how you feel. Where you been, heaven knows. I can't stay, I gotta go to the flatlands, 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 flatlands,
Hier zo als je de niet nog, maar het is wat de afsnop besinnen. Ja, is wat je bij de ancillary. You are listening to WLCI 97.5 LP FM, Hawking Community College Radio.
Alright, and this is Greg Ashley again, broadcasting to you from Limestone County, Texas, out in the middle of nowhere. That last tune there was by Zane McWilliams. It's called Flatlands. He's actually a guy I recorded back in 2007, and this was not a tune from that album. He was going to record a second album. This was one of the demos he sent me for it. And then he fired me, so I didn't get to record that record. Before that was Tony Joe White with I Get Off On It. That was recorded live at Austin City Limits in whatever year. And up next is Buck Owens with Above and Beyond.
Oh, well, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. Yes, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. Well, a poor boy's chances for a pretty girl's glances are sometimes very few. Though I've got no money, if you'll be my honey, here's what I'll offer you. Well, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. Yes, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy. We met by chance, and I knew at a glance that I'd found my destiny. Now I want to carry you off and marry you if you will agree. And I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and I'll never ever make you cry. Yes, I'll give you love that's above and beyond the call of love, and love something that money can't buy.
you wanna walk me home from school? Well, I said, yes, I do. She said, I don't have to go right home, and I would kinda like to be alone, son, if you would. I said, me too. And so we took a stroll, wound up down by the swimming hole, and she said, do what you wanna do. I got silly and found a frog in the water by a hollow log, and I shook it at her, and I said, yes, frogs for you. She said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you. Well, I think of that girl from time to time. I call her up when I got a dime. I say, hello, baby. She said, ain't you cool? Said, do you remember when, and would you like to get together again? She said, I'll see you after school. I was shy and so for a while, most of my love was touching smiles, and she said, come on over here. I was nervous as you might guess, still looking for something to slip out her dress, and she said, let's make it perfectly clear. She said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you.
It's gonna be easy telling myself you won't be long, 'cause I can believe my own lie. And it's gonna be easy making believe it wasn't all the sky. But it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you
If I could see you just one time, oh, how it ease my troubled mind. If I could hold you just one time, and then pretend that you're still mine. Lips that used to thrill me so, they now thrill someone else I know. Gone is the love that once was mine. Wish I could see you just one time. Oh, I miss you so. Oh, I need you so. I'd give this heart of mine if I could see you just one time. Wish I could relive just one time. Turn back the pages and there I'd find that same old love that once was mine. Wish I could see you just one time. Oh, I miss you so. I need you so. I'd give this heart of mine if I could see you just one time.
This is Greg Ashley again from out in Texas, playing you some good old-time country tunes. That last one was by Buck Owens from Bakersfield, California. It's called Above and Beyond. Next track was by a fellow named Jim Stafford. I also found that on some old compilation. I think it was a Rhino Records thing, I can't remember. It's called Spiders and Snakes. Man, it's a great tune. I had to look him up to see what he's all about. Let's see, it says he's a comedian, musician, singer-songwriter. He's actually born in Branson, Missouri, where apparently he opened some sort of venue where he still performs at on a regular basis. Yeah, so, you know, if you're ever going through Branson, that's a hot spot, whatever place he's got. Haven't heard any of his other tunes, but he's got one called Swamp Witch and Wildwood Weed. So check those out if you like spiders and snakes. After him was Doug Somm, fellow Texan. He's doing It's Gonna Be Easy. Remember him from Texas Tornadoes and Sir Doug Quintet and all that stuff. And we ended that up with Don Gibson doing Just One Time. And next we got Jerry Lee Lewis, Drinking Wine.
Down in New Orleans, everything's fine. All them cats are drinking that wine, drinking that less compared to life. Now when they get drunk, they singing all night, drinking wine, spooty ooty, drinking wine. Wine, spooty ooty, drinking wine. Wine, spooty ooty, drinking wine. Pass that bottle to me. They buying it by the gallon and buy it by the quart. Buy a blackberry, you're doing things smart. Knocking out windows and tearing down doors. Drunk, 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 keep a screaming for more. Drinking wine, spooty, drinking wine. Wine, spooty, drinking wine. Wine, spooty, drinking wine. Why don't you pass that bottle to me? Yeah. about it.
You are listening to WLCI 97.5 LPFM, Hacking Community College Radio.
Chain strong enough to hold me, ain't no breeze big enough to slow me. Never had seen a river that's too wide. There ain't no jail tight enough to lock me, ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. There ain't no rope stout enough to bend me. Look for me, honey, you will find me any old time. Ready for your job. I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitation. I'll be there if you ever want me in your arms. Love me if you ever gonna love me. Never have seen a road too rough to ride. There ain't no chain strong enough to hold me. Big enough to slow me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side.
I'll be blue as
country kid and I like to do what's right. But just like any other boy, I like to hold 'em tight. Sometimes I got resistance, but no matter how I try, when a cute little gal just looks at me with a gleam in her eye, and I say, you better not do that. And she said, why? And I said, 'cause you just better not do that. When I was in the country school, I always had a girl. They'd laugh and giggle awful cute and put me in a whirl. And every day at recess time, they'd follow me outside. I'd scratch my head and wonder, are they ever satisfied? I'd say, honey, you better not do that. She said, why? And I said, 'cause you just better not do that. A little older, I went to the country dance. I went to have a little fun. I wasn't thinking about romance, but the dim lights just lured 'em on, and they'd snuggle up to me. I knew I couldn't last too long, 'cause I'm human, you see. And I'd say, baby, you better not do that. She'd say, why? And I'd say, 'cause you just better not do that. Now that's the way my life has been. Ain't it a crying shame? How much longer can I last if I keep playing a game? Sometimes I don't know who I am. Don't they know what they're doing? I'm afraid in years to come that girl's to be my ruin. And I'll say, now honey, you better not do that. She'd say, why? I'd say, well, you just better not do that. And she'll say, why? And I'll say, oh, well, oh, it's all right if you do that.
All right, and that was Tommy Collins with You Better Not Do That. And that's not to be confused with Tom Collins or any other people named Tommy Collins. Tommy's Christian name here says is Leonard Raymond Sipes, which kind of makes him sound like a sex offender more than that creepy old song, but it is a funny tune. Anyways, then we had Kitty Wells with a beautiful song called Amigos Guitar. You had J.J. Cale with I'll Be There. And then you had one of the kings of rock and roll, Jerry Lee Lewis. I guess he was dethroned after he married his cousin's 13-year-old daughter. And I looked this up because I've been looking up, interesting little facts about things. And yeah, 13, Jerry Lee, that's not anywhere close to the age of consent. Not even in like Mississippi or something. Although 14 appears as Hawaii, so there he is. He's close to the line. Let's see, and we got a couple more here to end out this set of kind of old time country music. I'll do kind of an alpha and omega thing here. So next you're gonna hear T for Texas by Jimmy Rogers, and then we're gonna end this whole Dog and Pony show with the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe I'll do another hour sometime in the future. I got a whole lot of nothing to do, as I'm assuming many of you guys at this time, but stay well, and just hang in there, folks. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.
T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Thelma, that gal that made a wreck out of me. I'm gonna buy me a
sister, just as long as I'm called. Lord, Lord, I'm gonna buy me a pistol, just as long as I'm called. I'm gonna shoot for Thelma, just to see her jump and fall. Oh, lady, oh, lady. I'm going where the water drinks like cherry wine. Sing 'em, boy, sing 'em. Lord, I'm going where the water drinks like cherry wine. 'Cause the Georgia water tastes like turpentine. Oh, lady, oh, lady. I'm gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. Gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. I'm gonna shoot that rounder that stole away my gal. Oh, lady, oh, lady. Rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log. Rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log than to be in Atlanta treated like a dirty dog. Oh, lady, oh, lady.
I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. Well, I've been traveling night and day. I've been running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter, where you said you loved me true, I kept traveling night and day. I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. When I love you better, then my heart began to sing. There were many miles between us, but they didn't mean a thing. I just had to reach you, baby. I kept traveling night and day. I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. My way was dark at night, it would shine as bright as light when I was trying to get to you. One more time, baby. My way was dark at night, it would shine as bright as light.